Yes, Alex, coming to you from the Sherman Oaks Gallery, and that's about 5 miles from where you are right now. Thousands of miles from where the woman was recently living in Orlando. Now, it's not clear, as you mentioned, why exactly she found herself allegedly at the home of Rihanna, A$AP Rocky, and their children, allegedly firing into that home. But it is clear that, at least in some context, Rihanna was on her radar.
This vehicle's a white Tesla, as you northbound on Coldwater.
Bullet holes from a rifle in the megastar's front gate.
10 gunshots fired from the vehicle at the gate code.
A manhunt, then an arrest outside of a popular mall.
The
details surrounding the Sunday afternoon shooting at superstar Rihanna's home are worrisome and bizarre. Police say this Florida woman, Ivanna Ortiz, is responsible.
You ain't messing with me.
That's her in a social media video February 27th. What prompted Ortiz to allegedly shoot at the entertainment, beauty, and fashion mogul's house while she, her partner A$AP Rocky, and their 3 children were home is unclear. But according to some of Ortiz's social media accounts, Rihanna was on her radar. Ortiz referencing or tagging Rihanna in several disparaging social media posts.
This is going in the camera.
She lists herself as the owner of Orlando Speech Clinic. A company and woman of the same name have an active registration on a Medicaid provider system. A February 19 social media post seems to show her at work in that job. However, she also has 2023 arrests in Florida, including one for misdemeanor domestic violence battery. According to the police affidavit, the officer found Ortiz to be the aggressor. Now that Ortiz, the accused in this case, is being held on over $10 million bail. We did reach out to the LA County DA's office to find out if she has been charged formally. Earlier today, they said they had not yet received the investigation from the police. Reporting live from Sherman Oaks, Carmen Dickerson, NBC4 News.
It went through a wall, and y'all saw them say that one of the bullets went through that wall. By the bullet going through the wall, it could have hit anybody. What if it was low enough to the point where it could have went through one wall and then went through one of them bedrooms? Man, that's sad, man, because you can't be doing that. And they said the girl specifically used a assault rifle just so she can be able to penetrate the wall of the house. Now, this is a sad situation. This should have never happened to Rihanna, and I want y'all to hit the like button if you think that Jay-Z set up Rihanna, because they saying the feds coming from Jay-Z. Jay-Z not going to be able to get up out of this one, and regardless of what went down, Jay-Z's supposed to protect his artists. Like, keep in mind, Rihanna made so much money for Jay-Z. For him to sit back and not even want to say nothing about this, but whole time this girl who just shot up Rihanna crib is connected to Jay-Z. This sad, man, and I want y'all to know this is something that could have easily been avoided, but they said that the reason that he sent old girl to send shorty who just got locked up to do that is because she was finna testify in the Epstein files. Now, keep in mind, I don't know too much about what happened in the Epstein files, but they said that Jeffrey Epstein, he passed away while he was locked up. Jeffrey Epstein, he was in cahoots with Jay-Z on an island or something, and all type of stuff was going down or whatever. But that's for another video, man. I want y'all to know this is a sad situation, man, because we know what happened to Kim Porter. We know what happened to Kathy White. Keep in mind, all the other people that's unmentioned, that Jay-Z has something to do with what happened to them. Now, I want y'all to know, this is something that we see happen time after time, but it's a lot of people who put themselves in a situation that they can't get themselves about of, and they think that they just gonna get away with it. Now, regardless of what's going on, it's a lot of people walking up to this situation, they looking at the key evidence, and they saying like all this, it looked like it lead back to Jay-Z, because after them files came out, now all of a sudden Rihanna, out of everybody, her house get hit up. I want y'all to know the feds ain't gonna play no games, and they said, oh, girl gonna get some time for what she did. Keep in mind the gun laws that's in California. Oh, girl knew she wasn't supposed to do that, and then she like kind of idiot for even using a Tesla, because you know that the Tesla record. The Tesla recording every single thing you doing on the inside and out. So by them even getting that car and being able to retrieve the footage, it goes to show where she was before and where she went to afterwards. And I want y'all to know, Rihanna, She said that she want to get a whole new mansion. She want to move out of LA right now only because this stuff going on and they know where she live at. I want y'all to know, man, they still ain't find out what happened when A$AP Rocky left the crib and he saw that black car ride past. I want y'all to know this is a sad situation, but that Tesla, it gave it away for old girl. And old girl knew for a fact that you cannot go to nobody's house, especially a mansion, and you actually think ain't nobody gonna see nothing, ain't nobody gonna say nothing. No, it's a lot of houses lined up, stacked up on the side of each other, and it's neighbors, and it's people out there watching every single thing you doing. So for them to actually go out there and think that they gonna get away with this, no, that's why they got old girl and her mugshot. It look crazy, y'all. And I want y'all to know, if you new to the channel, hit the like button. But everybody know that Jay-Z, he was involved in so much stuff before this even happened. Now, look what just came up. Now, keep in mind, Rihanna said that she's not, you feel me, like into all this violence and stuff like that. So she's just gonna go to her other mansion in another state right quick until everything died down. Now, keep in mind, old girl knew where she stayed at. Who gave up Rihanna's location? Who told them that Rihanna was at the house? They could have came on any other day. Old girl who got locked up, she was the one who actually could have did it any other day. Why did you pick this date in particular? They said that the girl picked that day because somebody gave her the location, y'all. And I want y'all to know, Rihanna, she take care of business. She didn't want to get caught up in nothing like this. Stuff like this, it leads to more problems. You have to be cautious of the people you tell where you gonna be at, or just your personal business sometimes. Like at the end of the day, you can't trust everybody. And they said that Rihanna, she was crying when this happened, and she was so devastated and so traumatized by this, man. Ain't no telling if she gonna have PTSD after this, man. Man, I would like to say get well, Rihanna. I would like to say, Jay-Z, if you had something to do with this, if this stuff is true, man, you bogus for this, man. But if it ain't true, man, you got to keep your name out of stuff like this, man, because your name ain't been caught up in nothing for years. Now, all of a sudden, for the last couple years, your name just been brought up in everything that's been going on, man. Get well, Rihanna, man. And I hope the police find the correct evidence that they need to track back to who sent old girl. Hit the like button, subscribe to the channel.
Rihanna and A$AP Rocky, a 35-year-old woman from Orlando, Florida, is now in custody and booked for attempted murder. We have live team coverage in place for you tonight. Let's begin with NBC4's Alex was there live outside of Rihanna's home there in Beverly Crest. Alex.
Yeah. At Rihanna's property, they fired while Rihanna, A$AP Rocky, and their 3 kids were inside the home. Now, the police made a quick arrest here, but I want to step out of the way because their investigation continues. You can see the road is still blocked off right now as they look into this shooting at the home of one of the most famous families in the world. Today, LAPD detectives returned to Rihanna and A$AP Rocky's home, one day after police say 35-year-old Ivanna Ortiz fired gunshots at the pop star's property.
Our criminalists are going to be doing some trajectory analysis. They're going to need the street.
NBC4 investigates learned Rihanna, A$AP Rocky, and their 3 kids were inside their Beverly Crest home when the shooting took place around 1:30 Sunday afternoon.
Something is really wrong with this lady who they just captured for what happened at Rihanna's house when she shot up Rihanna's house. Now, as soon as they catch her, she started playing crazy and acting like she didn't know she was doing this and she don't know the purpose or the reason why she even did this. But then turn around and tell the detectives it was somebody who paid me. Then she broke it down to them and it led them back to Jay-Z. And I want everybody to know, hit the like button if you're a fan of Rihanna. Let me know if you feel that the way old girl got caught, it goes to show that old girl, she wasn't smart about none of the stuff that she was doing. And she thought that she was just going to hurry up and pull off when Rihanna got cameras at her mansion. And over there on the side where that pool at, that's where the camera at that stretched all the way to the street. And I want y'all to know this is a sad situation. But Jay-Z, he knew exactly what was going on. He put himself in this situation. And he knew that Rihanna was finna testify against him in them Epstein files because she was alleged to be a victim. And I want y'all to know this is coming straight from New York. This crazy because the Fed said that the reason they even was able to tie all this back is because they grabbed the footage off her Tesla, the same Tesla that she pulled that AR-15 up out of. Now keep in mind, she used the assault rifle to shoot at Rihanna's house for no reason. But the reason that they saying it was for, because you know, when you do something, you got your own reason for doing something, and the feds break down why you did it, the motive behind it, and all that. The feds got a 99% conviction rate. And Jay-Z, he knew that he should have never did none of this because they saying that the girl, Alvarez or whatever her name is, I don't really know her or whatever, she is connected to the girl who went out there to do that. Now, if it was sent down from Jay-Z all the way to the Alvarez lady, all the way down to the girl who just got caught, that's crazy. And that's sad because Rihanna, her kids was rushed out of the crib and her kids ain't at that mansion no more. How did they know Rihanna was there at that moment? And how did they know that Rihanna kids was in there? Like, come on now. Ain't no person just pulling up to no house and just randomly just gonna shoot at the house knowing that they got cameras all around the Tesla. You have to be cautious of certain things you do. This is why I always say you have to watch the people you hang around and you gotta watch the people you tell your business to, because ain't no telling who told on Rihanna was even at the house. Like, I just want everybody to know. And now, by the news being broke today that the Tesla was, how they got the footage to show everything she did and everywhere she went. The girl pulled up to Rihanna's house right after she just left this building now. I want y'all to know, as soon as she pulled up to Rihanna's crib, she saw people outside. The bullet could have hit anybody.
Police say Ortiz fired gunshots at the front gate using an AR-15 style rifle.
Westfield unit, shooting just occurred. 10 gunshots fired from the vehicle at the gate.
LAPD arrested Ortiz 3 miles away at the Sherman Oaks Galleria. Back at Rihanna's Beverly Crest home, a Hollywood tour van stopped by to check it out.
First of all, we love Rihanna. We pray for her, and we pray for all the celebrities that they're respected. And we do respect their privacy, even though we drive past their houses.
Tourists on board were surprised to learn the news.
To come and invade their privacy, their safety, and their private space, it's just horrific. I think people should be respected at their homes.
After the shooting Sunday, News Chopper 4 shot video of several bullet holes on the gate outside the home.